White letters and a microphone appear atop gray clouds and a yellow sun. Sunstorm stories. Havander Davis appears on screen. Havander describes himself as an African American man.
In November 2020, it was one of the worst days of my life. I learned that I had COVID, and it was very hard for me being legally blind and being that I was legally blind from birth. I was on the IDD spectrum. So when I decided to try and go to the doctor because I was feeling very sick and stomach was aching, I had headaches, chest was hurting, just I had all the classic COVID symptoms. So I went to the emergency room, and in the emergency room it was cold. There was so many people there. It was really stacked up, and I was one of the last people to be called in for my appointment. So I go from there to the examination room, and I was very tired. I couldn't breathe. It was just all kinds of symptoms that I wasn't really fond of or really couldn't grasp what was going on. So then when the doctor actually came in to see me, he spent about 3-4 minutes with me, and he was like, I told him, I said, "Doctor, I can't breathe. My stomach hurts, my chest hurts. I really just I think that I have COVID, but I don't know what's going on with me." The doctor looked at me and he said, "Sir, you don't have COVID. I am not going to test you for COVID. Your problem is that you're overweight. You need to eat better. And all I can give you is some heartburn pills." And I was like, "Doctor, I don't think that's going to work. I really think I have COVID." He said, "No, Havander, this is not what we're doing. I'm not going to give you I'm not going to give you a COVID test. All I'm going to do is give you some heartburn pills. And like I said, you need to work on your diet and you'll feel better." At the same time, as soon as I got home, my job gave me a call. And they said, "Havander, we need you to come in. We think there's something going on. We need you to make sure that you don't have COVID." So I'm already out of energy. So I dragged myself back to my job to have a COVID test done. And lo and behold, I had COVID. I had it for a month with all the symptoms that you could have. Anxiety, just sick. I couldn't move. I couldn't eat. It was hard for me, and I couldn't get any medication. The doctor wouldn't see me again. It was a very hard experience for myself. And I feel that if I wasn't a person that was overweight and my ethnicity, then I would have had a better treatment at the doctor. But since I had these things going for me, I got some of the worst treatment that I could have. And it was very hard for me.
4 logos appear on screen. This initiative was brought to you by the National Disability Rights Network, Foundations for Divergent Minds, the Johns Hopkins Disability Health Research Center, and funded by the With Foundation. For more information or to share your story for future editions of this project, visit us at ndrn.org.